Here we go, here we go.
Move it, move it, move it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Next man up. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hello and welcome to the show. I am your host, Donovan Lee Dean, actor, author, and rhythmic poet. You're now tuned in to Next Man Up, Poetry in Motion, where the mission is to provide the essence of poetry in motion, promoting peace, love, and growth for the existence of humanity and the culture. So before we jump into our regular poetry segment, let's go into the topic that advises you, our listeners, the impacts that late sleeping may have on your body. Experts say that sleeping after 11 p.m. and when it's very active is producing adrenaline and cortisol to keep up with the stresses, which increases its craving for sugars because your body thinks that it needs energy at a time when it doesn't. This can put yourself at a risk of health issues such as diabetes. You know, I can see the craving pattern being accurate because I do work graveyard from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And right after midnight, I begin to have an intense craving for sugars. My energy began to feel low. I began to feel drowsy. So back then, I often bought sweets or drink sodas during lunch breaks, which technically was unusual. During the day, I barely consumed that much sweets or sodas, so I did notice a difference. So now I try alternative snacks that are low in sugars to curb the cravings, such as organic fruit snacks on the go, a granola bar that has less sugar, or grape juice that is labeled 100% juice. And that is the topic of the day. Right now, we're going to get right into the poetry mix. This is Next Man Up, Poetry in Motion. LA on the track. Man, I had enough looking at these urban skies. Polluted, congested, fed up with these urban vibes. Make this temporary, it was cool for a short time. Just need to leave the city limits for a night ride. I'm good, man, just need time to meditate. I see the moon, let me ride out for the sake of a better fate. Let me ride out, just need that ultimate raw sensation. Cruising 80 down a lonely historic highway straight through, no hesitation. I'm feeling good now, the windows down, the cool night breeze invading. I'm calm now, the answer's clear now, just as clear as the night sky. I'll cruise up the hill, can almost touch the moon stars. I'm tantalized by the moon's exuberance. Its energy got the countryside lit. It sits on the horizon, escaping me. I'm riding through a vision of soft painting like the paintbrush. My body smooth like strokes, applying cool night colors, applying it delicately with no rush. It's detrimental to the soul to ride back on this night, chasing the moon on the horizon. Soon the romantic backdrop be nullified, the mood ruined by twilight. But now don't worry, see, there's intimacy between me and Mother Earth as I ride alone. The grooves, the curves, the stars highlights the beauty, displays of worth. Let me get back to the city, man. Let me get back to the hustle, the bustle, the grind. It's not a farewell, so catch it later. The moon on the horizon, we'll do this another time. Like that, I like. That was smooth. That was smooth. Yeah. One love.
Let the sun set easy on the days I have left. I am very unaware of the duration of my breath, and I like to once enjoy without a worry in the globe or the concern of a direction that no one knows. My youth is far behind in the physical tense, but my heart remains that with a strong innocence. I haven't got long in the blink of an eye, so let me have this as I peer off in the sky. I haven't got long in the blink of an eye, so let me have this as I peer off in the sky. Unaware of the duration of my breath.
Brand new.
Tyrant. I'm a tyrant, it's because you never won anything. See, you don't know what it takes to compete. You don't know me, you don't know my motive. You don't know that my intent is legit. You don't know that I'm humble and kind. But see, my kind nature is incompatible to the nature of these ruthless bad boys of the league who's eager to make a name for themselves by breaking your neck on the field. You don't know that my passion for winning and making these men great in their craft incites for me to pop them in the mouth to prepare for battle. You don't know that I yell at my men to make them see that they're not ready yet and it will take much more grit to compete. You don't know that this league is far more ugly, more vicious than I can ever be with my men. See, our opponent, they don't care about us. And why should they? All that they care about is inflicting pain, winning games, and looking good while doing it. Life. If you don't know that, then we can't relate. And if we can't relate, then why are we talking? Look, if I'm perceived as a villain, so be it. If everybody's mad at me, so be it. But the records don't lie. I'm a champion. My team are champions. We win ball games. Now, if you excuse me, I got a game to win. I ain't taking no L's, rookie. I ain't taking no L's. You know what it is. I stand 10 toes down on this one. What about you? I stand 10 toes down on this one. What about you?
How do you love a black man? From a queen to her future king, you are a king. You are the tree of life, the reality of my existence. You were manifested exclusively by my desire. Shelter me, hold me close within the branches of your limbs. The eldest trees are firmly rooted and grounded in the earth. Your presence brings shade during times of extreme illumination. Too much exposure will surely deflect the necessary nutrients from being absorbed by the outer layers. Allow the sensitivity and delicateness of my flower to envelop you, comfort you, and nurture you. Your battle is not with me, it is within. Just as the small seedlings do not battle with the windstorms and rain, but absorb only what is needed for growth. For I am the gentle power surge you need, reminding you to stay connected to Source. Be that shining example of the lessons you teach, so that the student may have trust and confidence in their master. For the master must always remember that he too was once just an unfortified vessel, waiting to be filled. How do you love a black woman? He watches longingly as her sundress sways in the breeze. Paying close attention to the playful way her curvaceous silhouette is barely visible underneath the lightweight, almost sheer fabric. He notices her hair, still in its natural state, and delicately twisted like the tiebacks on his mother's front room curtains. The deep bronze color of her skin reflects the warmth of the sun and complements the warm colors in her garment. He waits anxiously for the expected glimpse of her beautiful smile and desperately searches for something clever to say that could possibly encourage her to engage him in another stimulating conversation. The beaming heat of the summer sun in no way compares to the explosive chemistry between these two beautiful black souls. Their unspoken desire can be felt by every living creature within a specified radius. Their telekinetic love blossoms like a calla lily, ready to capture the sweet nectar of unimagined ecstasy. To be continued.
Next man up.
Tossing and turning, it's harder to breathe. Deprived in my sleep, it's your love that I need. The day you return is the day that I leave. For the final arrival, that's why I believe. From water to wine, as your blood, we are blessed. The bread is your flesh, I won't settle for less. I will hunger for more. On your grace I will feed, the giver of life. This is why.
The bread is your flesh. I won't settle for less. Settle for less. For less.
That was the poem entitled No Less, read by the creator, writer, and author Sheldon Alex Sebastian. In addition, Sheldon has written 8 books. His 8th book is called Where Others Live Free, an acronym known as WOLF, coming soon, August 26th. Thank you for tuning in to Next Man Up, Poetry in Motion. I am Donovan Lee Dean. Before we go, I would like to conclude with a power message to uplift each and every listener and to get you in a good headspace. It's a message about finding solutions for loneliness. Humans are not made to be alone, yet it is common. This can cause stress, paranoia, depression, suicide. You can easily feel lost in society. But what are some solutions? Now, I was homeless once and was often alone, causing a slight form of depression and paranoia. However, I kept moving around town for resources, which led to finding stability, such as housing, work. I kept moving, eventually attending college. At this point, I developed hobbies, skills along the way to where I began networking, meeting new people. So now I'm in a better place to where I am equipped to manage the challenges that comes with loneliness. Although it's a work in progress, but it's progress. Find hobbies and environments that will bring joy into your life, as well as the right people who may share or embrace your interests. Connecting with nature can be another solution, such as hiking or camping. Spiritual gatherings or community engagement events are also options. Being alone is a process, but use it to your advantage. Movement is the answer. Thanks for tuning in to Next Man Up, Poetry in Motion. I am Donovan Lee Dean. To see and hear my rhythmic poetry, instrumentals, and acting reels, go to YouTube at Donovan Lee Dean. Also, you can find my poetry books, children's books, and coloring books on Amazon at booksbyleedean.net. For actor or poet bookings, contact dvmedia10@gmail.com. I am Donovan Lee Dean, actor, author, and rhythmic poet. Until next time, peace. Yeah!